So, hello, my name is Carla. I've been working in the festival for the past 3 years in a different kind of roles. I started as a volunteer, then I had some volunteer shifts and some front of the house shifts, and currently I'm the venue manager in one of the hubs of the festival.
My name is Millie. I also started like Carla as a volunteer last year, and then I've just gradually got a bit more involved in the festival this year, and I'm similar to Carla. I'm also one of the venue managers for another venue at the festival.
We are also running part of the marketing team, and we're doing a lot of the activities behind of what you see in social media on Facebook, Instagram, and we're the ones that are getting all that sort of content to pull out to forward to you. So you should volunteer at the Magic Melbourne Festival for several reasons. The first one, if you like magic, it's a really good way to see the behind the scenes of how a festival is run, on how to put a show, and after you've done a couple of shifts, you get a pass to see the shows if they're not booked out. So it's the best way to see shows.
Definitely, and I think the community is so nice to be involved in, like because I've been a spectator and sort of Carla, we've been spectators at the festival and with the Melbourne magic scene, but when you're a volunteer you get to really experience being a part of the team, and like Carla said, you get to see the behind the scenes activities and you really get to understand how such a unique and huge festival runs.
Yeah, it's true. It's one of the biggest festivals I think in the world of magic that is centered on the audience. Most of other festivals run thinking of the magician in the center, so they would have a lot more conferences and a lot of more lectures and not as much as magic shows for the audience, so it's a really good opportunity in that sense. I'll greet you. So
we'll say hi.
We will say hello.
Then you get your shirt, you get your Vollies shirt, that's really fun. You get a nice bright red shirt, or you did last year.
You still do.
Yeah, you still do?
Yeah, I
cool.
don't think we'll change that.
Get a nice shirt, then you get to meet your team, which is like really nice. You all get to say hi to each other. Then you get a briefing by us.
Yes, this year's us.
Yeah, and then you'll get a role, so you'll either be kind of foyer managing, which is like looking after the people coming in. So both our venues have a foyer area or an outside area. So you'll greet people and you'll direct them, because again, both the main hubs have several venues in them. So you could be like foyer managing, or you might be ticket scanning on a door of each venue. And then you hang around for that shift. You can get a little sneak peek at the shows too in your room or venue. Then you sign off and say bye to your team, and then you'll catch them on another shift.
Yeah, there's a break in the middle.
There is a break too,
where you can get coffee, tea, or anything,
hang out with the
magicians. Yeah. You might also be coordinating between the magician and you actually opening the doors to say, hey, welcome to the patron. So you have a little bit of power there, where you have to be on top of the magicians to clean the room and set up for the next time, and that's a fun thing to do.
It is, you get to see a few like behind the scenes setups.
Yeah.
That's always fun. I can think of one from last year when Woody Argan came over. I remember all the Vollies. He did the last show every night, so he was like the late night show. Everyone had clocked off, and there was like a real community of us who all like met each other. I think there was about 10 of us, and we all went in. We got a booth in the Spiggle tent. Carla, the venue manager, gave us a booth, and we all like sat up the back and we watched the show. And he is an amazing magician, and like we wouldn't have seen that show if we hadn't have volunteered at the festival, and if we hadn't have met each other and said, oh hey, let's go to a show after shift. Like, it's one really unique thing about being in the community. You can do things like that, and we were so lucky to see him. He was incredible.
Yeah,
So
he's
that was
one
my
of the
favourite.
best magicians in the world.
Yeah.
I would say that my favorite volunteering moment is when you start a shift and you know that you're sold out and you know that things are going to happen, and you are working with a team that gets at the end of the shift and says nothing happened. Everything is good. All our patrons are happy. Everyone is safe, because you do have a little bit a role on safety, on checking that the aisles are clear, that there's nothing in the way. So getting at the end of what seems to be a hard shift and saying, hey, we did it, and we did it because we have a really good team that's behind all of this. And I think that's my favorite time of the day. And we say, okay, we did it.